This is a quick video to show you how to fix a tight crochet beginning row when multiple stitches occur in some foundation chains and repeats are spaced by one or a few chains. Examples of these kinds of stitch patterns would include shells or tilted shells, clusters, bobbles, and a wide range of lacework stitch patterns. Before you begin, make sure to refer to the stitch pattern you used. In this swatch, the pattern calls for 2 double crochets in the 4th chain from the hook. Skip 3 chains, then work 1 single crochet, chain 3, and 3 double crochets in the next chain. Then, skip 3 chains and continue across the row. The 3 important things to note are: 1. There are 3 chains between the stitch groups. 2. There are 4 stitches grouped together in one chain. And 3. The corner is marked by the chain with the 2 double crochets. Hold your work with the knot at the left. You are actually looking at the back side of the first row. Go to the opposite corner and snip the foundation an inch or so from the corner. Undo the foundation chain until you get to the corner. Do not undo the chain with the 2 double crochets in it. Then pull up the end tightly. Insert your hook into the corner chain and chain 3 loosely. This is the whole point of the repair. You want the edge to be looser. However, use a hook 1 size smaller than the hook you use to crochet your piece. You do this because it is much easier to pick up the stitch parts with a smaller needle, but using a smaller hook will tend to make your stitches tighter. That's why you need to make a continuous effort on this particular repair to keep the replacement chains quite loose. So now we're going to slowly take this out because I want to show you what you have to be aware of. So we're going to pick it out a little bit here and there, and at a certain point, okay, we're going to pull this through. That chain doesn't want to come out. Okay, so we're going to have to pick it out a little bit. What we're going to do is, in this one chain there are 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 1 single crochet. So let's cut this one too. Now we're going to start unraveling at this point. See these 2 loops? That's the base of the single crochet. You go a little bit further over, and the next 2 loops are the base of the first double crochet. Here's the base of the second double crochet. See how I keep pulling it out? When you're doing ones that have these groups of stitches, you'll want to keep it on the yarn. You can't just pull the whole thing out and then just fix it. So, and then pull this one out. So now let's look at what we have on our hook. We have the working loop of the crochet. We have 2 loops of the bottom of the single crochet, 2 loops of each of the 3 double crochets. So in this case, we're going to take our feeder yarn and we are going to work 1 chain through all of them. You're going to pull that loop through all of them, and then you're going to chain 1. So let's go again. 3 loose chains would replace exactly what we took out. And here are those chains here. So I'm going to keep peeling back. When I get to the knot or to the group of stitches, I'm going to have to cut that one additionally. And you're going to insert your hook under the single crochet and pull the loop through, insert it under the 2 loops of the double crochet, pull that out, insert it under the next one, and then under the last one. Pull those out, and then under the 2 loops of the last double crochet. Okay, so now we have the 4 stitches that were hanging in on that chain, and then our working chain. So yarn over and pull through all of them. Then chain 1, and to close it up, then you're going to do 1, 2, 3 chains again, loose. Then you come back over to your strand of yarn here and pull that out. Stuck. There you go. Pull that through until you get to that stitch, and I'm going to cut it anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. And the only reason I'm cutting is so that I can easily pick up the stitches off of that. So I'm going to pick up the single crochet, the first double, the second double, and the third double. So we have our working loop, the single, and 3 doubles. Okay, we're going to pull that loop through and chain 1 to close it. Then we're going to work 3 more chains loosely and repeat the effort over here and here. We're going to pull out the chains. When we get to the stitch, sometimes the chains come right out and other times they don't. So at this point we're going to insert our hook under here to get our single crochet, first double crochet, the second double crochet, and the third double crochet. We're going to pull a loop through all of that, finish that stitch, that chain stitch, and then work 3 more chains loosely. When you get to the end, you're going to peel it back until you get to the knot. See how this will lay down across that? When you get to the knot, you want to pick it out. Let me get my little tool. You're going to pick out this knot. Okay. You're going to pick out that knot, and there. That piece goes away. Now you saw this loop and this end loop. It's important to pick both those up and once again do a slip stitch into it. And that is a nice stretchy edge. You can just cut your yarn now, weave in your ends, and then this will be ready to go right under the border. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please take a moment to subscribe to the Twisted Yarns YouTube channel and ring the bell to get notifications when new videos are available. Happy crocheting!